A sportsman's paradise is what they call Louisiana. And on this week's Winchester Legends, host Steve Farris finds ample proof in the variety of ducks.
Tell you what, teal shooting will make a man out of you. Right here, Jason, right here. Nicely done. Look at this though, man. Look at the beauty of this thing.
Take him! Oh, this one's down.
Nice. Good job, Steve.
Lots of ducks in the area. Lots of ducks. We're in the right spot, it's just the ducks don't know it. Got to convince a few that this is where they want to be, not anywhere else. Louisiana, I think it's probably one of the states that kills more ducks than any other state. Lots of birds, but they migrate down to this as their wintering ground. Should we pick up a move? Because it just seems like one of those times, man, you move 100 yards, we're killing ducks. That's the teal shooting.
From the spirit of adventure and the heartbeat of the hunt. It's what you trust, it's what you keep, it's Winchester. We're what you trust, we're what you keep. We're Winchester.
Well, we're getting ready to head out to the cypress break. Looking forward to a good day. We hear there's nothing but ducks in the area. Should be done in about 15 minutes. Something like that. Wasn't that the report?
Something like that.
So actually we got a little breeze. We're kind of excited about that. Anything is good. There are some ducks in there. Colby's been doing pretty good, so we know it's been a little tough time down here in this part of the world. We're going to go out and see if we can give them hell.
Farris, Ducks Unlimited's Stephen Reynolds, and Winchester's Jason Gilbertson are about to invade northern Louisiana, where Top Gun Guides has 20,000 acres of hunting land.
Louisiana, I think it's probably one of the states that kills more ducks than any other state. It's a tradition that's gone on way back. And lots of birds, because they migrate down to this as their wintering ground. The coastal area, I know, like Cameron Parish itself is reported to kill more ducks every year than the entire Atlantic flyway.
By hunting in northern Louisiana, Farris and Company are positioned at the southern tip of the Mississippi Flyway, where they hope the funneling of migrating ducks leads to a successful hunt and multiple trophies for all.
We've got some ducks coming from the left here. Got a pair of mallards coming in, Steve. Left. I thought that pair of mallards was actually going to finish out for us there for a while. They came around, they locked up down here, coming on the slot. I thought we might have had them. Here it comes, from the left, from the left. Lots of ducks in there, lots of ducks. Not much killing yet, but a lot of ducks.
Gadwall has been really pretty call shy. Tough duck to get.
I can't believe we aren't getting ducks down this slot the way it's set up.
You ready, Steve?
Nice little crowd coming. We're in the right spot, it's just the ducks don't know it. Got to convince a few that this is where they want to be, not anywhere else. Couldn't be much prettier. Actually, wait a minute. It could be. A lot of dead ducks hanging around her neck right now. It's probably prettier. Should we pick up a move? Because it just seems like one of those times, man, we move 100 yards and we're killing ducks. I'm going to make a little exec decision. Let's head over there.
With duck action slow to none in the cypress break, Farris and Company make a move to greener pastures, or at least to a flooded weed field a few hundred yards away.
We are getting ready to hunt ducks now. We are going to get ready to hunt ducks because we just saw a ton of ducks come out of this flooded weed field. Steve, let me get our seats that were prepared for us so graciously. I think we're just about ready for the hunt. Trying some different stuff. This is sort of California style hunting here in Louisiana, but we're getting back in the coffee bean plants, getting back in the weeds. A little bit of action here without any decoys at all. Just a little bit of calling, but they're actually moving right to the side of us, so I'm going to throw some decoys out here downwind of us a ways and some right in the weeds. And so they don't get to look at them too strongly because I think they're very decoy shy. They seem to be hooking right downwind from us a little bit. Maybe they don't like my paint design on my face. We're just about 100 yards off of the right spot this morning in the flooded cypress. We kicked up a ton of ducks out of here when we got here. Of course, the question is if they'll be moving and come back. Oh, we got a lot of teal right here. Here we go. This might be it. Problem is, it isn't really set up for hunting. We don't have a blind. We don't have a great hiding place, so you have to get hidden and try your best. Right here, Jason. Right here.
Get ready.
Winchester Legends is brought to you by Winchester Repeating Arms, the guns that work. Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram. By Winchester Ammunition, the American legend. And by Swarovski Optic. The day's hunt for Steve Farris and friends that started out in a flooded cypress stand has shifted to the rough cover of a field of flooded weeds.
Carved out a little space in what is called coffee bean plants, and we're hiding down in those which have tall cover. It can make the shooting a little tougher, but we're going to try to keep protecting our cover and see if we can fool a few ducks.
Unfortunately, we haven't killed as many ducks as we've wanted to, and we're anxious, so hopefully we can round out the trip.
So we're optimistic about the hunt, but of course the problem is it isn't really set up for hunting. We don't have a blind, we don't have a great hiding place, so you have to get kind of down in the sticks, literally, and get hidden and try your best. Right here, Jason, right here.
They're coming. Get ready.
Yep.
There you go.
Dropped him hard.
Yes, sir. Nicely done.
Good boy. Nicely done.
Yeah, last year I hunted with Steve in Nebraska, and it was my first time to hunt the North Platte. It was cold, it was windy, it was everything I was looking forward to, I guess you could say.
Get it. Nicely done there, Jason Gilbertson. I've hunted with Jason Gilbertson a few times. Go. Nice, Jason.
When I heard I'd have a chance to hunt with Steve in this landscape, I thought, this is Steve Farris in his element.
People often ask me that about how I got into hunting and my rock and roll career and how did you get into hunting. Well, I say, actually, as a hunter, how did you get into rock and roll is really the question.
Despite having mad guitar skills and a wall full of gold records collected with his famed 80s band, Mr. Mister, Farris's first and foremost love is hunting.
My dad was an avid hunter, and I started hunting when my dad would let me start hunting. It's been the greatest life ever since. I used to skip classes in high school and everything else and play hooky for my entire life, professionally and otherwise, to go hunt ducks, and here I am.
In addition to his career and hunting accomplishments, Farris has also designed his own hunting habitat in his native Nebraska, where he's taken all his years of experience as a waterfowl hunter and turned a flat piece of ground on the shores of the North Platte River into an inviting slough that pulls in migrating ducks and geese, complete with a heated 3-man pit blind, which includes a dog kennel and stove to cook a hot breakfast. Farris has turned this piece of home into a sportsman's paradise.
Right above you, right there, Jason. Nicely done. Death in western Nebraska.
So hunting with Steve is a treat in itself. You know, he's an awesome guy to learn from. He knows everything.
Nicely done.
He was stone dead in the air.
It's amazing how that works. What I'm happiest about that shot is, that's my turn.
Right.
We've had a lot of fun together. We've had a lot of success hunting together. And we're already planning more hunts together.
To sit in a blind with him and share laughs and understand, you know, his passion for the sport is a lot of fun.
Nice shot,
There
Steve.
you go.
Good work.
One for TV. That was a good day.
That
Look
was
at
awesome.
the birds here.
I love watching them pour in like that. We had a good rush at the end.
I was going to quit duck hunting, but I think I'll keep doing it.
Revolutionizing waterfowl hunting is the new Winchester Blindside ammunition, and this edition of the Winchester Ammunition Training Tip features waterfowling experts discussing the benefits of the American legend's latest load.
We've started shooting the Blindside pretty much all this season, and we've actually loved it. We've put some other people on it, you know, any kind, any gauge. I mean, everybody seems to like it. They think they get a better kill, better distance.
It's great when you're actually using ammunition that you're believing in as soon as you're using it. And it was pretty interesting, this new technology that Winchester's doing, because I've seen it where I've had 5 shooters in the blind and all great shots, where you get up and you have 25 ducks in front of you and one falls between 5 shooters on a windy day and you look at each other and you laugh, and it happens again the next time. You're kind of like, I mean, it can be terrible trying to hit things. The beauty was that they weren't really getting away.
So this year, 2012, with Blindside, we're launching several new shot sizes. We're introducing it in 20 gauge this year, and number 2 shot and number 5 shot.
We're getting 10 to 15% more packing density than a standard round steel or the mix shot that you find out on the market. I've got a standard 1.25 ounce of round steel shot. So this is what you would normally see in any standard 1.25 ounce load. This is the new hex shot. It's plated shot, it is steel, but because of the packing density, there's actually 1 3/8 ounces of shot in here. You're gonna get on average about 156 pellets in the standard steel. In Blindside, you're gonna see 172 pellets.
Most importantly, people who got out into the field and shot it, they understood how much technology we put behind it, and Blindside is just, I think, one other way Winchester is helping out in that arena.
This episode of Training Camp was brought to you by Winchester Ammunition, the American legend. It's an auspicious occasion for Farris's guest, Stephen Reynolds, National Secretary of Ducks Unlimited, celebrating its 75th anniversary today.
I've been involved with Ducks Unlimited, I guess 40 years as a supporter, but I've actually been involved with Ducks Unlimited as an officer of DU since about 1996. Then they asked me to serve as the National Secretary.
Ducks Unlimited is the single biggest organization for wetlands conservation in North America.
Today happens to be the exact birthday of Ducks Unlimited. It first came into existence on this day 75 years ago in Washington, D.C.
Some years back, I was asked to be on their National Conservation Programs Committee. I ended up serving three terms. Great experience, great people, great to meet people that have that passion from all over the country.
Ducks Unlimited not only benefits waterfowl, but it benefits other wildlife. Deer, it helps the fish. All of these activities are supported through the works of Ducks Unlimited.
Winchester has always been a strong supporter of Ducks Unlimited, but Ducks Unlimited as a whole is a tremendous conservation organization that not only improves habitat all across North America, but it fosters a lot of youth and really improves the sport of hunting overall.
Winchester and Ducks Unlimited have a wonderful partnership. Winchester has invested their resources to help advance conservation.
Obviously, their historical importance to sportsmen and duck hunting is well documented, and they're a great organization that Winchester loves to partner with.
You know, we have Ducks Unlimited Canada, Ducks Unlimited Inc., which covers the United States, and then we have DU Mexico. All three of these countries working together with Winchester to make sure that we have this beautiful thing called duck hunting around for generations to come.
Tell you what, teal shooting will make a man out of you.
Winchester Legends is brought to you by Winchester Ammunition, the American legend. By Hunter Specialties, the stuff of legends. By Swarovski Optic. And by Redhead, finest in the field since 1856. In literally the final hours of this year's waterfowl season, it's now or never for the ducks to appear to fulfill Farris and Friends' hopes of having a real hunt.
Lots of ducks in the area. If I'd been here in the beginning of the afternoon, 3-4 single mallards would have been real nice. We're set up down there and they're coming to the call, but they're really wary. Don't really want to go to it, but they're just drifting low. Got here a little late. Probably would have had a few big ducks too had I gotten here earlier. Tell you what, teal shooting will make a man out of you. You really know what you're doing and know the spot. You know where to go. Watch them work a while, get their patterns down. They've been dropping down high and coming by us, but we're hoping we can get them to drop down a little sooner and just give us a shot over. So we're down in the weeds hard enough, we might get a crack at them.
The flooded weed field has turned out to be as much of a struggle as the morning cypress break. But as time winds down on the day's hunt, patience and persistence looks like it will pay off. The ducks have decided to cooperate.
Okay, here we go. Two.
Good job.
Thank you. Shoot teal, right here. Nice!
Wow.
Nice!
Nice.
You ready? Here we go.
Nice shot.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, my man.
I forgot about teal.
Right there, right there. Yeah, it's going down.
Good job. Get ready, Jason. Look at this. There we go. Got some ducks coming from the left here.
No, this one's down.
Yeah.
That's from the left, from the left. That's some teal shooting.
I've been real happy with Blindside so far. I'm glad Steve had a chance to shoot those fives. When Steve pulled up, I mean, he smoked it. He folded that bird.
These shells are fast. They're faster than I've been shooting earlier. I just started putting them on the front end of them. That's where I found them.
The speed Steve Farris is experiencing in blindside ammunition is the result of Winchester's innovations like stackable No. 5 hex shot that packs in 10% more pellets, increased powder charge, and the new hinged wad system. The diamond cut wad holds the pellets tight and meters the shot string, ensuring denser patterns out to the longer ranges. This means that even if a duck is not perfectly centered in the pattern, there will still be enough shot on the target for a quick, clean kill. Blindside ammo's denser patterns, faster speeds, and more pellets on target give the waterfowl hunter the edge he wants to take more ducks, even as the season's running out.
Got some birds down, so it's a good way to wrap up the season.
Winchester Legends is brought to you by Winchester Repeating Arms, the guns that work. Ram Trucks, guts, glory, Ram. Hunter Specialties, the stuff of legends. And by Redhead, finest in the field since 1856.
Nice!
Wow.
Nice! There we go. You know, in Louisiana, I think it's probably one of the states that kills more ducks than any other state.
I would say, you know, next to Stuttgart, this is the second duck hunting area in this part of the country.
I've duck hunted primarily in the Midwest and then out in Nebraska with Steve, so this is my first opportunity to come, you know, real south and hunt in Louisiana.
This was a first for me and absolutely will be a memory forever.
It's real evident when you come to a state that the license plate says Sportsman's Paradise, that that's what they're about. And I've been looking forward to hunting Louisiana for a long time.
In the last hours of the last day of waterfowl season, the ducks switch on, and Steve Farris and his friends are going to take full advantage until it's time to turn out the lights.
Nicely done. We're going behind us. Nice. I think we're there, boys.
You bet.
All right. Party's over. Well, makes a man feel good when you get a little double on teal. Great ducks. Good stuff. Blindside, rocking through the universe, taking them out. one by one.
Hunting with Steve and Jason has been a real pleasure. I think we'll have a chance to hunt together on many other occasions, and I will look forward to it.
I did some homework and tried to anticipate what I'd experience, but I'll just take this and put it in the memory bank on how to hunt in Louisiana. So it's been a lot of fun.
We're here at the end of a duck season, at the end of a day in a great marsh. Moist soil unit, killing teal. We worked hard to be out here. We put in 2 days trying to find a shoot. And you know what the funny thing is? As soon as you find one, you forget about all the hours you put in. It's just great to be there, isn't it?
It was a great way to finish.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Teal, 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 teal.
As they say, finish strong.
Finish strong.
Whether you're a hunter, shooter, or both, Winchester has you covered online. Visit Winchester.com to learn about innovative new products. Launch the award-winning ballistics calculator. Customize your shooting conditions and choose and compare your favorite ammo. Download the app for your iPhone and carry the ballistics calculator with you in the field. Winchester.com. Experience the American legend.
I've hunted everywhere, every way, in every mud hole and every sleeping in the back of the car you can do to kill little quackers. We got the dead. We got the dead. Not dead yet. Oh, shut up. Yeah, we shoot decoys. We're thinking of moving up to actually birds, but we just like shooting plastic. We forgot one of the most important components of duck hunting. That's a nice cigar to the blind.